All right, hello everybody. We're back here for our Fin Talk Fridays. Basically, every Friday we're going to come to you guys and talk to you a little bit about different kinds of surf fins. And if you have any questions along the way, feel free to tag those down in the comments there, or direct message us any kind of questions or anything you think we might want to talk about next week. So this week I'm going to talk to you guys about the fifth finner. It's basically a option to kind of add to your quad setup, just to kind of enhance the performance of your quad. The board I'm showing you is my personal Infinity 5F. It's kind of like my travel board that I've taken all over here recently. Basically, what we got here is just a little nub back here, as you can see. What it does is kind of like I said before, it enhances the performance of your quad. Quads have a tendency to be a little bit looser than your tri setup. They're a little bit more down the line speed, sometimes harder to get out of that speed without, sliding or kind of losing that momentum. So what that fifth finner allows you to do is initiate a turn similar to the way you would on a thruster. So you can get a tighter arc out of your quad when you're doing cutbacks. You can also come off the bottom a lot harder and go vertically into the lip. One of the things that I like about it is, especially in bigger waves or more long period waves, is you get the speed that you can still get from a quad without sacrificing any of the hold from a tri-fin. There's many different types of these little bumps out there. This one is the fifth finner from Rainbow Fins. It's the one that I personally ride. So there, like I said, there's a few different versions out there. This is the one I go with. You can add it to any quad setup. Mine is the AK4 Rainbow Fin Company template. This is the one, my favorite. It's a little bit more of an upright quad, allowing you to have a little bit more of a pivot style of turning, as opposed to fins with a little bit more rake, which have a tendency to draw out your turns a little longer. Yeah, so that's kind of what a fifth finner does. It's short, sweet, and to the point. But yeah, that's kind of a nice way to add some performance to your quad. In smaller waves, you might not, smaller, mushier waves, you might think about taking that out or changing your different quad set up if you are going to ride the fifth finner, because it does create a little bit more drag, which, like I said, is kind of one of the reasons I like it in some of the more punchier, more powerful waves, like Puerto Rico or some of those waves. But yeah, so that's what I ride. I'm like 140 pounds, and like I said, this doesn't seem to be too much fin by any means. And so you guys can see, here's what it looks like, all nice and neat in there. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have any other. This one is in future base, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously, but this is the future base setup. Rainbow does make these in FCS base as well, and there's another brand on the market called the Sean Madison makes, called the Nubster. Those come in future FCS or standard base. So if you wanted to add that into the fifth fin of your stand-up paddleboard, or maybe you had a longboard that you were trying to play around with different quad setup with adding that fifth fin in there. Looks like Holman at Air 360 Surf School, the guy who Kelly Slater credits all of his fame to, says hello. So we're going to go ahead and say hey right back to you, Shaka. I'm sure he could teach us a thing or two. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Obviously, it's kind of, like I said, a little shorter than last week. We'll get some more stuff going. If you guys, like I said, have any questions at all, feel free to shoot us a direct message. On Instagram, you can message my personal Instagram or the R Distributing. My handle's just the G_Spencer. And like I said, if you have any questions about any product that we distribute, especially any fins, we're more than happy to talk about that here. And we'll see you guys next week. Like I said, this was a short one.
You.